Now, faith is the substance of what? Things hoped for. The evidence of things not what? Seen. Now, he didn't say now faith is, there is no comma, there is now faith. So he didn't say now faith. He said now faith. So faith is in the now. Faith does not have past tense. It doesn't have future tense. What have future tense is hope. Faith is here and what? Now. If it is not here and now, is not faith, is hope. And most times what we have and we call faith is hope. And hope is what we're expecting that will happen. That means hope is in the future. You don't hope for what you yet have. The scripture says. If it's faith, is here and what? Now. So you can see Peter saw Jesus walking on the water. He said, if that be you, bid me to come. And Jesus said, come. And he stepped out. And he was walking by faith on the water. But when he saw the tumult of the wind and the storm, he became afraid. That faith that led him out of the boat stopped walking. Any day you remove your eyes from the faith, because faith is today, is here, is now. It's not that I used to have it. It can't be faith. That's why sometimes people get healed in a program. They go home, they lose the healing. That faith you had in the program when you came out and said that you had pain on your neck, and pastor, it is gone. Yes, it's real, it was gone. Sometimes when you go home, you start feeling that symptoms again, and you now say, it has come back. It has not come back. That is a door, a knock on your door. You need to exercise that faith again and said, when Pastor Meka prayed for me in the hall, that pain left, and I know I'm healed. I cannot have this pain again. You shake it off and remove your eyes, your mind from it. But what we do is that we now say, okay, maybe I was not really healed. Are you getting what I'm saying? If, for instance, you are here and God gave you the steering to close your account, to sow into the meeting, and you had faith for that, and you close your account and sow into the meeting, and you went home, and you began to doubt whether it was God that spoke to you, and began to regret. You know the problem now? You have disconnected from the faith that you used to sow that in. Whether it's God that spoke to you or not, now that you have already done it, decide to stay on that faith. Oh, are you getting what I'm saying? Because the faith that moved you to close your account to bring the money, you're supposed to stay in that faith for you to get the harvest. Oh, you're not following what I'm saying. So many times the problem why it looks like pastors are scammers is that they preach to you and you had faith to give. And when you went home, you no longer have faith to receive. And God relate with you on what? Ground of faith. And anything that is no longer representing faith, God's hand is no longer in it. Is somebody follow what I'm saying? If there is anything you need to get to work in your life at this time now that we are entering into this dangerous season, is your faith. If you compromise your faith, Bible says this is a victory that overcomes the world. Even what? Our faith. You can't play with your faith walking now.